was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach. Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world.
Starry night, starry night. A loving mother, a flame-eating father. Look up, cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the Father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky.
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls.
Alrighty guys, good evening, welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Dragon, congrats on first, enjoy the points, and Lord Gregorius, welcome in, hope you're doing well. We're going to be doing some ZZZ today, but before we do that, we're going to start with some Genshin dailies and weeklies. If you guys weren't here yesterday, we got the credits to roll in Pocopia. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so let's get the dailies. I already signed and got my dailies done in ZZZ and my rewards. Hey Cousin, welcome in. Did a dumb, not financially, but time-wise. Uh-oh, what? What's up? Did you start another long game? We welcome in. How you doing today? Let's get our Genshin dailies out of the way here. Or not to use the resin, I gotta do the weekly boss battles first. Doing good, doing well. Added Xenoblade 2 back to the main backlog list. Worth playing. But yeah, that's a time sink right there. Those are long games. The director of the Xenoblade X, Xenoblade 2, and Xenoblade 3 games. Same co-director from Awakening, Fates, Echoes, Three Houses. Speaking of Fire Emblem, tomorrow is the 36th anniversary of the franchise. Convert them right now. We can probably convert one. Yeah. Alright, time to do some weekly battles. Let's start with... Actually, if anyone else wants to join in on these weekly battles, if you need them, otherwise it's probably faster if I just do them myself. Or just match. Let's start with... We'll do Natlan, we'll do chessboard, and then we'll do Nod Cry. So if If you haven't finished Not Cry. The third one you want to probably avoid. What that we're going to do. 36th anniversary. Do I continue Path of Radiance run tomorrow and then on stream? I mean, we can. Or we can finish Pokemon ZA DLC. It's up to you guys. You're in Chapter 4. I'll need to watch videos in combat because people say the combat is good. And there's no way that someone can actually have that opinion. Unless I'm doing something very wrong. So for me, the combat on 2 was different enough from the combat on 1 that it legit took me like half an hour to figure it out when I first start. Once you figure it out, it's pretty straightforward. But it was different enough that I was like, because you know in the first, like at the beginning of the game, you're literally just on the one thing's back, and then like it's like you somehow get into a battle with like other things, and I'm like, what do I do? And eventually I just kind of figured like you figured out you like stand there and it auto attacks, and you go from there. Because I for a while I was like, what am I doing? Like how do I fight? How do I fight? Because it's different enough from 1. Playing Pokemon on FE anniversary. Hey, Pokemon had an anniversary this year too. Actually, most things have an anniversary every year. Let's see. But I have some hope that we might hear about Ace Attorney 7 on October 12th. That's a while away though. Capcom making a game announcement in October. You'll probably come in. Okay, come on and join in. Actually, let me change teams first so that I have. If anyone else wants to come in, feel free. We're doing 3 weekly boss battles. And then I gotta do any remaining resin I have at that point, which it looks like it's just gonna be the 4 condensed resin. I'll do Stygian, and then after that we're switching over to ZZZ. So we're not gonna be on this long, but if you want to join in on the weekly boss battles, either join in right now or let me know that you're coming on in so that I can wait. Pokemon anniversary is already over. I mean, anniversary is like celebrated for the whole year. Anything that's divisible by 5, usually they'll celebrate it all year. Did you guys save because they have the 30th anniversary logos for like every Pokemon? You guys should save the one of your favorite Pokemon. Like I saved the one of Meloetta. Xenoblade 2 combat seems like you just stand there and press a button every 4 to 5 seconds, and if you're not a way higher level, you'll just lose because reinforcements will arrive for enemy before fight's over. Not necessarily. You'll be fine as long as you can manage, because like you just have to like avoid getting hit and all that stuff, and like kind of move around. Where do I save them? I think someone uploaded like a Google Drive of all of them that were saved from Pokemon. I think, or it was maybe on Cerebi, with an S. Cerebi, the website. I can probably find it right now. Pokemon 30th anniversary logos. I was upset though because they only had Meloetta's Aria form and not their Pirouette form. Here. Simon Absol. Yep. There's literally every Pokemon. So here's the link. I'll put it in chat. They said a few years ago they didn't want to let the series stagnate and die and wanted to see it hit the 25th anniversary and 30th anniversary. Oh, okay. So there you go. There you go. Well, I would imagine they would announce it before the 12th then. Another one, a Devil May Cry 6 and Ace Attorney announcement.
Instead of confining
But
themselves to the
anniversaries.
heavens, God should broaden their horizons.
Alright, so yeah, if
to the
anyone's coming in,
world
feel free to
below.
join in. We're going to do the Natlan one, and then the chessboard one, and then the Not Cry one. So Kaizo and anyone else that needs to avoid can just either go audio only for that, or maybe just get a snack or something. Haven't got a new Devil May Cry game since 2019, but right, when's the anniversary for that one? Dragon's on hopping too? Sweet, sweet, sweet. Come on in. Yeah, Sparkle's gonna join. Dragon's gonna join. If anyone else wants to come in, feel free. Again, we're just doing those 3 latest weekly bosses and Stygian, and then once I'm out of resin, we switch to ZZZ. We gotta build characters and teams because I keep relying on Miyabi and the Miyabi team is like the team I use like 90% of the time. On occasion, I might use another team, but like maybe if I built some characters and teams, I probably would do better. Like for example, I just found out today, Idhari and Alice, who I actually use them like occasionally. I just realized they had no drive discs on them, like none. Like, absolutely nothing. I'm like, oh, that's probably why I don't use them as much. Or they could be so much better. In August? When did the series start? Like, what? Give me a year. Because usually the years that end in 5...
Right up my alley.
That's why I didn't like using... No, I like using Alice. Like, she's probably one of the ones that are easier to use. Because she's pretty straightforward. I just don't use her all that much because she didn't do a ton of damage. And that's probably why. Alright, so Dragon and Sparkle here. Does anyone else want to join in or no? Anyone? 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 Oh, we fighting this guy? Charge up my... Alright, I think we're good to go. But if no one else is coming up, she's more fun than Miyabi. I don't know about that. Because I've used both, but I, oh, hang on. Why am I using up, phlogiston? Wait. All my phlogiston just disappeared. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Released, August 23rd, 2001. Okay, so this is a, 25th anniversary. Look at that. Where's the thing? There it is. Refill the phlogiston. Sparkle agrees with Kaizen. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Where am I? Over here. Unlike Miyabi, she actually works properly with her supports. Hey, I like using Miyabi. Alright. What does it sound? Do we have more enemies? I'll try not to die this time. Last time I kept dying for some reason. Doodles, welcome in. How are you doing today? Starting catching up on all the Marvel movies I haven't watched yet before Doomsday. On Thor Ragnarok, but if I have to watch Loki, die one more time, I swear. Okay, let's see. If you're going to use Shlonen, I'm going to switch to Bennett. Alright. Yeah, Doodles, everything should be watched at least once ahead of Doomsday. You don't have to like it all, but you should watch everything at least once. That being said, there's only, I mean, obviously some I like way more than others, and yada, yada, yada. But there's only one that I absolutely hated. That was one of the Disney Plus series. Originally supposed to be Resident Evil 4, but the devs got too distracted, so Devil May Cry became its own game, basically. I remember when Resident Evil 4 came out. Alright. I will try not to die. Let me make sure I also have the right... item here, the thing that, like, there we go, yeah, so my health. Alright, everyone good to go? Everyone good? Alright, let's go.
I pray you will find peace in breath from the sky. Wretched prisoner. Incinerate!
No one die. Heal up if you need to. Heal up if you need to, Sparkle. I need you for cryo. Oh, this might take a while now.
Had you even left a trace?
Leave it to me.
I got one of this one of this one. Skipped Eyes of Wakanda. What's that the name of it? Oh, is that the... Oh, shit, I haven't seen that. I have to see that still. Shoot, I forgot about that. So far, I've been watching the little timeline tab they have on Disney+. Oh, yeah, I gotta watch the Eyes of Wakanda. I forgot that was a thing. Thank you for reminding me. Popular hack and slash franchise out there. Love Devil May Cry. So I really want a 6th game. Been skipping around because I'm like, well, I should watch the next Thor movie instead of pausing to watch the Avengers. Watch everything in release order is the best way I would say to go about it. Now, there are some exceptions where it's like, oh, it doesn't really matter where you watch this one, or it doesn't really matter where you watch this one. But generally speaking, watching in release order is best because they'll always assume that the fans are watching things essentially as they come out. Maybe not day one, but they'll assume most fans are watching it as they come out. So they'll assume you have the knowledge of what happened in that movie or that series and yada, yada, yada. So generally speaking, release order is ideal. All right, we're heading to the chessboard.
Wayne.
My C2 Farina. And does anyone have a better skirk? Otherwise I can use my skirk. Oh, my skirk's dead. Wait a second. Actually, I was thinking about Thor Ragnarok like today. What was it? I can't remember what. Oh, I saw a thing, like a quote or something from like Anthony Hopkins, who had said like, oh, his roles in all the Thor movies were just like mindless acting or whatever. Which, if you think about his role and like his parts in all the movies, he had very little there. You know. But to be fair, like the movie doesn't center around his character, so. I haven't watched Infinity War. Only watched Endgame. Oh. You haven't. Infinity War is like part 1. Endgame is part 2. Came out because my younger brother got on. Okay. But yeah, that's all after Ragnarok. Like, you should probably have watched Ragnarok before Infinity War. Right. Does anyone else have a better skirk? Otherwise, I can main these two here. Our C2 Farina and the skirk. Parents let me home when they took my brother to see it in theaters. Same with Ragnarok. Okay. Yeah, watch Ragnarok, watch Infinity War. After Infinity War, I think... Also, Black Panther was before Infinity War. And then between... I know the first Captain Marvel was in between. Was there another movie in between Infinity War and Endgame? I can't remember. It's been $90, but I promise it's defensible. Chat, should I was kind of joking about this in another person's stream today, chat. But I'm like, think about it. For the anniversary tomorrow, should I do like a $1,000 shopping spree for Fire Emblem merch? I don't have any room. There's no room in here, guys. Like, there's stuff all over my floor. Like, it's crazy how much little walking room I have around here. Video of my brother when he was 6, sobbing after seeing Infinity War. Yeah, we all did. Actually, I was kind of mad. Because as the credits were rolling on Infinity War and we were all just like stunned, I see a text message from my coworker. Hey, Bob revealed the marching band show without us. And we were like, Bob, I told you to wait. Shopping stream hype. I don't know, like $1,000 is not that much though these days. It's like, hey, bought a European Path of Radiance. There's our budget. All right, once you guys are ready.
To take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day.
Wait, where's Sparkle? There's Sparkle. So I need hydro or cryo.
These bombs, so heavy.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered.
Bum,
If you'd like to learn the proper
ba-dum.
etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Either one, cryo or hydro. Totoko?
Where are you?
Wait, is that a Nicole icon? They have those already?
I don't sing for anyone.
Oh, am I gonna have to go through all like the updated
Still, if
icons?
someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the
They
fish
don't need to allow us
taste
to add more
good.
to the favorites list.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Oh wait, are there?
Bombs,
Oh
so
wait,
heavy.
yeah. There's not a lot showing up here. I'll look through it later. Hate when this is mandatory. When what's mandatory? Oh, how they make you use freeze teams.
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Gin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be
Tea parties
bombed,
are a
please
must
be
for the
doomed.
well-mannered.
Those are the
If you'd like to
survival
learn the
rules that the
proper
Knights of
etiquette,
Favonius
I'd be
gave
happy to
me.
teach you.
How do all the... Yeah, there's no other one showing up for me. It's just those. How... Are there supposed to be more? I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be more. Because if there's a Sandrone emote, we're adding those.
The show begins. Hold the line. Merciless. How dare you! Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to end them! Paradigm shift! Into the void!
2.
Let my name echo in song! Fearless! And never star goes out! Ha, ha.
King and Queen should present a united front.
Strike a pose! Ha. Merciless! Into the void!
Okay, here we go.
My power is immense!
One blast is quite enough. This calls for some pomp and ceremony. Good lord,
I've lost
getting your
my
lines.
Where were we?
Not so good so far.
Hey, no dying!
Our performance has yet to conclude.
I dance for you, my dear! My dear.
Take him down.
Time to shine.
The curtain.
Bum, 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 bum. Getting Tales of Berseria, Vesperia, and how do you say that, by the way? Cilia? Cilia? I got 2 of this one. From GameStop, because Cilia is on sale. You get $5 off a month. Free shipping if I spend a certain amount. So it is Zilia. Zilia. Okay.
May I present?
All right, Kaizen, you might want to go audio only. I'll try and not talk about any specifics. We're gonna go fight the Nodcry world or weekly boss. So switch over. Okay, all right. So I'm assuming Kaizen's on audio only, and maybe like. Actually, I can probably turn the game down a little bit. So that you don't hear stuff. Or you can just turn it down on your end too, it's up to you. Alright, not cry. Oh, you guys are already there waiting without me. I see how it is. Maybe I can go in chat only as long as you tell me when. Yeah, we can do that too. Whatever you feel safer. Let me change my team. Oh, I can do it here. Dragon says turn voice off probably. Okay, maybe, yeah, go chat, dude. Let's just do that. Okay, so hey, I was healing. Does anyone have llama? I don't have llama. Bum ba dum ba dum ba da.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people
I
would
used to
adore
take
me
long
so
walks
much?
in Silver Moon Hall every day. So
You know what I
don't
should
worry
do
about me.
so that you can use Linnea more often? I should probably build my Eatlua. He's not built yet, but I should do that. Because then we can use Lunar Crystallize more often. Because I hear that combo is actually really good. Alright. Let's Lunar Bloom this guy.
You want to see my archive? Of course. I'm always happy to show off my masterpiece. I even did illustrations.
Yeah, I'll work on building my Eatlua. I have to anyway, so. Bum ba dum bum bum.
Tea parties are a must.
Hope I'm healed. Okay, I am.
Surge.
With the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false moon's fall.
Here we go. It'd never be so much better if I had llama, but I don't.
I see everything.
Moon's remnant.
Surge. How about some rest?
Heal up, guys. Heal up. Heal up. Ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. The heck? My phone just disconnect. Am I still live?
No more lies. It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. Defensive mode engaged.
Neon Sparkle, we got you.
Can't hide the truth.
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
Leaving
Go,
openings
go.
on purpose.
Okay.
No more lies.
The phone just disconnected. Wonder what's going on. Where's he going?
Defensive mode engaged.
It all adds up.
You cannot face me.
Oh.
Stalling for
Installation chamber deployed.
No more lies.
In we go. There you are. Okay.
It all adds up. No more lies.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
One more.
Installation chamber deployed.
So you'd rather wallow in this rotten, decaying world?
Got it. Got one of these and one of these. Oh, why's my phone disconnected? Hold on. So it's plugged in, it's charging. There we go, that was weird. Okay, so it's capturing now. Alright, and then if you guys want to stick around and help with Stygian, I have 4 condensed resin to use.
The show begins.
Dragon's gonna help with Stygian. What? Alright, and then is anyone in the chat can let Kaizen know? All clear. Stygian. Oh, did I get a free pull out of that? Let's go! I got a free standard pull. How many do I have? I have 1. I think I have a standard pull in one of the other games too. I can't remember which one. I think it's ZZZ. Alright. Should we try the menacing again? No longer blind and deaf. All right. Let's see.
Would you like to go moon
You asked
gazing?
me what's the one
You can
place
sit
you
in my
should visit in
rocking chair and
Nasha Town.
admire the view.
Obviously, I'm gonna say
Or
Speranza.
we could go to the moon
You know I'm
and gaze
biased, but
down at
seriously,
Tefat.
you should give it a try.
Whatever you
Katya's
prefer.
cooking will not disappoint you.
I was right. Gris is very artsy. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I should level up the Loa, but they're not yet. All characters will have their max HP attack and defense increased by 20%.
Have a bad habit of swallowing any shiny thing she lays her eyes on.
We might go for Ziba in a rerun, but again, they're going to be most likely running early Snezhnaya. By the way, guys, I updated the Hoyocal with patch and special program dates through 7.8 for Genshin, and then 5.8 for Starl and 3.8 for ZZZ, including the window of dates that I think we're going to get our first look at the Saritsa, based on when we got our first look at Moika and a bunch of the other Natlan cast besides just the first three. Because they showed off Mualani, Kanich, and Kachina early, but then they gave us a video, the Ignition trailer, that showed us like Chaska and Shilonin and Sitlali, and then our first look at Moika. So based on that, as well as the trailer that gave us our first look at like Alice and Farka and Yehoda and all that video.
So don't worry about me.
Based on those two videos and when they released relative to the start of their regions, I think we're going to see our first look at the Saritsa, but in starting as early as June 22nd through the 25th. Could it be earlier than that? Yes. Could it be later than that? Yes. But I think it's in that window of time. So, the week of June 22nd. Be on the lookout. Should I still give it a score on backlog project sheet, even if it's not actually a part of it? I mean, if you think it's worth a score, give it a score. Remember when we learned Combina was not cry just from the statues? That was fun. Yeah, everyone expected her. I mean, yeah. Well, to be fair, we didn't expect not cry. Nancy, welcome in. Okay. How you doing today, Nancy? Okay. Sparkle, did you pick your characters yet? You pick, because I don't know who you have for all these.
And admire the view. Or we could go to the moon and gaze down at Tefat. Whatever you prefer.
Did you all get your Pokemon 30th logos? Because I'm going to put something else in the browser here. Bum, 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 bum. So what are we thinking Moika team for the second one?
Lumia's just too cute.
Let's see. Eye drops in your eyes because your eyes are. Oh, okay.
Bad habit of swallowing any shiny thing she lays her eyes on.
Sunshine's gonna be nuts though. Alice, probably Capitano. We'll see. I'm hopeful. Or Greater 3. Do we think all the Harbingers will be playable right away? Or okay, well either. No, because I guess not all of them have been, right? We don't have Senora. Saritsa, Sela, maybe Kokolia. Yeah. Okay. Who's on the... okay, what do you guys think in terms of Saritsa? Do you guys think the Saritsa is Branya? Do you think they're Anna? Because I've seen people say it could be either one. I think everyone but Senora, Dottore, and Rooster will be playable. Rooster's the short one, right? You think Regrator is going to be playable? Brana. All right. Sparkle, did you pick your characters yet? Let's see. Moika for a second one. Okay. You're in the same boat.
I used to take long walks in Silvermoon Hall every day.
All right. Let's
So
see.
don't worry about me. I can keep up.
You want to see my archive? Of course. I'm always happy to show off my masterpiece. I even did the illustrations.
I'm guessing. Let's see here. Sparkle's probably gonna have Linnea for this one. I don't know if my Ino is built. This is a short dude who looks like Igor. I would think they're probably going to be more likely on our side versus the Regrader, but I don't know for sure. Or when Navia? Should I go Linnea? I haven't properly built the Linnea yet. I've leveled her up, but I haven't properly built her. Rooster's too short to be playable. Okay. Do you think Regrader's really going to be playable, though? Okay, the way I see it is if they're playable, they're basically going to be on good terms with us. He's like 3 feet tall. Oh yeah, I saw that something about that earlier. Like, you know how like we have a lot of characters that are like a lot of the female characters use like the short character design. There's like no guys, and like I saw someone saying like Durin would have been perfect, but they decided not to.
Rose is just too cute. But she
How good's your Combina and Effa? Really good. Why?
She lays her eyes on. So keep your valuables well away,
Oh, you want
or might
Columbina on
never
the
see
last
them
one?
again.
Let's put Columbina. Yeah, Sparkle, if you want to go Linnea, I can go... who else do I have? Well, whoever you want to use more. I see you switching between Navi and Linnea. Both of yours are probably better than mine. And then I'll stick to whoever the other one is. Zhao is the short male, nobody else. Debating if I should wear my Mean Girl shirt to school tomorrow. Let's go. Mean Girls. Stop trying to make fetch happen. Trying to be more confident in. For what? I'm fine with either. Slightly smaller than the shortest male model, which is the height of the female medium model. Yeah.
Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it
I mean, that
provides
doesn't
a
mean they
moment of peace
can't
all the
use the
same.
female model for like a new guy character. I just don't know how that works in the coding, but yeah.
I'm always happy
Wednesday
to
we
show
wear
off my
pink.
masterpiece. I even did the illustrations.
All right. I'll wait to see who. I'm gonna use Venti. I'll put in. Who should I use for here? Who else is Night Soul? Rooster very much probably isn't our friend. Other harbingers imply he's not watching over Child's family to keep them safe like Child thinks, but to basically use as hostages against him. Okay. Okay, so my issue isn't so much Rooster. It's more, I was assuming like one or the other. I don't know that Regrader would be on our side. Like, forget about Rooster. I just don't know about Regrader. Show me your Nefa stats. Sure. How do we do this here?
But she does have a bad habit of swallowing any
Not
shiny
that.
thing
How do
she lays her eyes
I-
on. So keep your valuables well away, or you might never see them again.
Character preview.
I created.
18, 1, 1, 9 attack, 1,000 defense, well, 1,100 defense. 136 EM, 240 stamina. Show me crit. 46, 100. Child is the harbinger who's closest to us, and we like a Tuser.
Obviously, I'm gonna say
We
Speranza.
what Tuser? What?
You know I'm
Any threat to his
biased,
family
but
would
seriously,
immediately
you should
be
give
our
it a
enemy.
try.
Okay.
Katya's cooking will not disappoint
So
you.
yeah, it's not so much about Rooster. It's just I don't see Greater being on our side. I feel like they found a way to make him corporate via a bribe or something, or cooperate. corporate or Greater. The dude's established to value money above all, which to me says they're very shallow. Tuser's child's brother from his character quest. Okay. You're gonna go Navia. Who should I go with on the last one here, chat?
You want to see my archive?
Well, actually, no, I have two that I still have to fill
I'm
out.
always happy to show off my masterpiece. I even did the illustration.
What else is Night Soul? Dun, 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 dun. Surprisingly popular among fans. So is Senora. Nefa stronger compared to yours than my Combina's compared to yours. Okay, so you want to stick with your Nefa? And then... Just got more... Oh, you got more crit damage on your Linnea? Are you going to use Linnea, or do you want to use Navia? Only Harbingers I think are impossible for us to work with are Dottore and Piero. Okay. Put Bennett for the middle one. Okay. Ba-dum-ba-da-dum. Just waiting to see who Sparkle uses on the first one. Again, this is the menacing mode. We might not even do well on this. We'll see. We'll see. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Senora could come back using the same excuse as Capitano. Detroit realistically probably has clones.
Anything she lays her eyes on. So keep your valuables well away, or you might never see them again.
I mean, you would think that she would have come back by now then, right? Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Should I go Linnea? Really should be my Elua. Okay. Should also probably change my category. We've been in this one for an hour. Hold on.
You know I'm biased, but seriously, you should give it a try. Katya's cooking will not disappoint you.
Maybe not. If Sarita has an army of Capitano clones, Satori clones, and Columbina clones, she probably doesn't want to reveal that until she's fully ready for the war.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day.
Oh, I go Navia.
So don't worry about me. I can keep
Okay,
up.
we'll see how it goes. We can always redo the whole thing if we need to. If this doesn't work, we are going to switch to like hard difficulty, just so I can use up my condensed resin. All right, let's go in line here. Ba-da-da-ba-bum. Doing pretty well so far, but we're attacking a little slower than we probably want to.
Leave it to me.
Come on, I don't think we have it.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Come on. No, we're running out of time. Ah, my God. Let's try the other ones. Let's try. Remember, her goal was to declare war on Celestia. Celestia did. Last time a nation didn't side with them. Going to switch for Gecko.
Get to work. Burn it down. Try and stop me. Wrath from the sky.
Can we still switch?
You two. It's time to end them.
Yeah, there we go. Get that melt.
Everybody stand back. Light up the blazing sun. Get to work. Keep lolling. Keep Papa. Get him. I'm going in. Pyroclastic surge.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna try a different one with the Gecko. This is cannot just line up. Let's see. Oh, you burned yourself? What happened? Cooking or? Or do you want me? Do you want to switch characters now so that it counts? Do you want to switch now? Oh, curling. Okay. Dragon, do you want to switch now? Or let's switch now. Okay, hold on. I gotta. Oops, how do we do this? Is busy and can't be invited. What? There. Is there a way to go back to Switch 1 version of a game after you upgrade to Switch 2? I think you just download or delete the upgrade pack. I think. I don't know for sure.
see my archive? Of course. I'm always happy to show off my masterpiece. I even did the illustrations.
Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum, 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 bum. Hey Charlotte, welcome in. How you doing
I
today?
don't sing for anyone in particular.
Breath of the Wild upgrade is almost... Yeah, I think if you just delete the upgrade pack, you should be fine.
I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
Just had a shower. Nice. You get a shower you're in the evening or in the morning? Because I would like to shower in the evening, but I kind of have to shower in the morning. Like, I could do both, but it feels like a waste sometimes. Evening, sometimes immediately after your workout. Okay. Alright. Let's get the middle one out of the way because we know that one works. So it might take multiple tries to get the
Light it up! Show no mercy! Light up the blazing sun! Incinerate! Rise with the sun! Ship, fulfill our pact! Suffer the wrath of the Eastly! Casting surge! Ship! Show no mercy! Let me grab Papa! Get him! Let the engines! Wrath from the sky! Bring it! You can't take me up! Time to end them!
shower 2 times separately in the morning and at night. It's a lot of money for water there.
Light up the blazing sun!
I can't afford that. Unrelated news: the Hamilton watch worn by Roger Moore in Live and Let Die has been re-released and went down in price. Let's go. Supply and demand. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. From 975 to 750. That's a sizable drop.
No rest for the
We're doing damage very slowly.
Time for takeoff. Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
But we are doing damage. Figured it out? Figure what out?
By royal decree, Shadow Raven.
Come on. Hit harder, hit faster.
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
Time for takeoff. Midnight Sim.
We might have a chance if this guy's just stay still. Come on, come on, come on.
I summon thee. Wings of darkness.
We're doing well. Keep it up. Don't die. Oh no. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble. I think we're okay. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we're gonna run out of time. No, we're so close. Come on. We're so close. Okay. I had to press plus 5 times in each app for upgrade for page. Each app page for upgrade pack, then disable downloads of it. Sizable, still relatively. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Digital face, stainless steel, and band, case and band. Quartz movement is never going to be as cheap as, yeah. Michael watches worn by Craig and Bronson have gone down in price. All right, now the real test. This is the real test. Here we go. Try to look, it's Navia. Still 10k USD. You guys remember the time I spent like $8,000 before breakfast on Fire Emblem merch? That was a day. Oh, this is gonna be close. Usually I think if we get to the halfway point by the when 1 minute's left, we might have a chance. This is gonna be real tough here. This is not the run. We can try again though. I think we have the right idea. Wait. Possible chance. Wait, keep hitting it. Hit hard. We have 20 seconds left. Come on. That did a good chunk of damage. Let's go. Come on. I don't think we have it though. I think we're still too far out. Oh, this is closer than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. I think we have the right idea, though. There we go. What? That has nothing to do with this. I have a question. Navia! Marcy, how many people do you think we might get on average? What do you mean on average? Wait, what do you mean on average? Like per section? We're talking about spending money. I mean, I always spend money. I'm an adult. Let's use about losing money. I mean, I always lose money, but then I always earn money. Then I lose more of it. All right. Do we need to make any adjustments to our strategy here in terms of how we go about this fight? How many people in total? Well, what do you mean by on average? Uh, 60th anniversary of my left one, Pierce Stars in the War. Hold on. Get this guy. Get him, get him, get him. Hit him hard. Get him. For each section, I don't know, hopefully an average of like 10 to 15. Obviously, you want your bigger sections to be bigger. Remember the year we had 20 clarinets? It was a good year. Man. We're downstairs, it can be 7 gigs less space than it was when I had to switch to Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I can try and level up my Itlua for another time. Okay. An idiot, what's up? Alright, let's just do one that I know we can do, and then we'll have to come back and try menacing another time. I think we're close, though. Gotta bring people in the meeting. I mean, we gotta do it now, because that informational meeting is like in like 2 weeks or so. Welcome in. Was it? I can't remember how your name is. Royce, or how do I say that? But welcome in. Happy Sunday. Yeah, ideally we were trying to make a part of the reason we revealed the shows early as we did back in January is because that's when class registrations are. Oh, thank you for the hideout. I'll do it right after this battle here because the timer's on. Yeah, we revealed in January because that's when class registrations are, and that's obviously the best time to get them in already. Because then it's just super easy to get them into the March program once they're already in band or choir. Ow. Alright. You want one more attempt at the other one? Otherwise, we got to move over to ZZZ because it's already past 10. Want one more try? I don't know how much of a difference we can make. Sure. Okay. One more try on this one. Otherwise, I'll have to level up my Eat Lua because maybe they'll work a little bit better with Sparkle's Linnea. Because I've heard good things about that that pairing. Middle school and people were quitting band. They told me it wasn't beneficial for their career. Are you kidding? That's one of the things that we focus on, kind of dispelling a lot of myths. Because colleges love to see band on your transcript. Yeah, I don't know if you remember the informational video. We actually brought in my sister. She actually was she's actually part of the presentation every year. Because she used to be a admissions counselor at the University of Illinois. So yeah, it's a way for them to hear directly from a college admissions counselor. They're like, hey, yeah, we want to see band on your college applications. Oh shoot. Okay, I just died. Well, there goes this run. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna, this isn't. Yeah, without Ino here, we're at the halfway point. There's only 40 seconds left. So, okay, we'll have to get this on another attempt in the future. The other two bosses seem to be fine. Is this one that is the problem? All right. Well, we made a. It needs to be C6 to be honest. Damn it. Does anyone here have any C6 Lua? All right, that's all we can do for today, though. Because we got to get to ZZZ for at least a little bit. All right. Well, thank you for helping, though, and for the attempts. Yeah, things I don't pull for 4 stars usually. Like, it was different with like Yehoda and Itlua because like I didn't have them, and just getting one of them would be fine. But I mean, I have a lot of C6 or close to C6 4 stars, but that's just because they happen to be on banners that I'm already pulling on. So, all right. I'm gonna kick you guys out unless you need anything. Let's see. We need to do teapot. Looks like crystalify trap, commission rewards. More people ban. My question is, hold on.
Astra Abyssosk.
Get more practice hours in Zelda. Yeah, we'll talk more about the calendar soon too. We used to have in the summer, like June and July, weekly rehearsals. We stopped doing that when Cozy and then Dougie, my predecessor, when they started having kids, because they need more time with their families. But I'm like, hey, I don't have kids. Let's start doing. And we have Eric Johnson now. So let's bring back the weekly summer rehearsals. So we have that in addition to our mini camp and then obviously band camp. So that should be helpful in terms of the music. Once we get into the fall season, I can't really do too much in terms of the schedule, in terms of more visual rehearsals. What I am hoping that we can maybe try and do is we are expecting a bigger band of kids. So the hope is that we can bring in more staff as well. And ideally, I would like at least one staff member assigned to every section, and then some. Because part of the reason why our guard has traditionally been very, very good is because they have 2 dedicated staff members for their sections and for not just like field rehearsals, but like also sectionals. The other sections don't have that, except for percussion. So I feel like if we can assign a staff member to kind of be like take the lead for each section, including for sectionals, that would be beneficial. All right, where was I going? Oh, crystal fly trap. Oh, it's storm.
My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked. Time for some preening when I get back. Defensive mode engaged.
Light it up.
Oops, what did I just say? 'Cause someone's always angry at something. Wait, who? It's a lot of drama. Last year was like 10 times more drama than we normally encounter. So I don't know what the issue is with the group that came in last year, or what we lost from the kids that graduated out. All right, so we took care of that. Concerned what the Marching Band season holds. It's a much larger group, so we're going to be
This row
looking to
is
bring in a
truly
bigger staff
beginning
that can
to
hopefully better establish expectations and establish a culture. Bum, bum, bum.
If you ever have
Because there's a group that talks about everyone, then when people find out, people get upset. If that's happening, you gotta say something. The school is a say something school, so you gotta let us know. All right, I think we're good on Genshin. We're gonna switch over to ZZZ. Let me check how many pulls I. Oh, we have a standard pull. Let's do that. What's my pity? We're high. I think it's like 71, 72 or so. And remember, tomorrow we're gonna be doing Pokemon ZA DLC. Try and finish up those last 3 missions. Pity is at 72. Here we go, guys. This is 73 pity. Some of my emojis. Here we go, guys. Come on, Kutching. I haven't gotten Kutching since December of 2024. And nothing. 73. Drink After Dark. I always stream in the evening. Alright, we have 0 Intertwined Fates, but
Gaining some.
let's see, that's 27 plus 51, 78 plus 15. We're looking at 293. We only gained 1 pull today. Alright. Now onto ZZZ. Again, I already did my dailies here. We're just here for team building and stuff. So is aware about it more. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. And the earlier we know, the better, because we can do something about it. So refreshes in 11 days. Okay. After musical. Let's look at my agents. All right, chat. Besides Idahari and Alice, who we're gonna try and focus on as well, who else should we look to? Let's look at teams. Because we have all these spots, we can put team. I wish you could easily just swap because I like having them in certain orders. All right, what other teams do you guys suggest here? I want to make sure so no one can see the conversation going on. You realize these Twitch VODs are saved on Twitch for 2 months. And then I also put them on my YouTube. Just saying. It's fine to trust you. It's not about me. This is going on the internet. This is a Twitch VOD and a YouTube forever VOD. All right, other teams, chat. I don't even know what team I can. Or yeah, everyone can see that. What team I would put Idahari on? Let's actually look. Let's look them up. Idahari teams. Best builds and teams. Miyabi team with Vivian instead of Yanagi. That's blasphemy right there. At least I care, I guess. Idahari, Lucia. Okay, yeah, we are gonna be pulling for Lucia whenever they rerun. The next 2 characters who have not yet rerun, because ZZZ skips around a lot, so there's some characters even after these that have already rerun. But the next ones that haven't yet rerun are Orphe, Lucia, Dialin, and Yeshengguang. Well, Banyue and then Yeshengguang. I don't see Yeshengguang running until like 3.1. Because that's when Miyabi reran this year. So, assuming they're 3.1, we have 2.8, we have 3.0 to fit in, or try to fit in. They don't have to run that. They could hold off again, just like they did Yanagi's first rerun. But we have 2.8, we have 3.0. Orphe, Lucia, Dylan, Banyue. Let's see. I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. Vivian and Miyabi are clunky together in practice. Alice uses her much better. Oh wait. Time to play the game. We are playing. What are you talking about? We're trying to play better even. Yeah, the problem with these 2 teams is because they both have Yuzuha. I can't use them in game modes where I'm using both teams. Like, it would be great. I mean, yeah, there's certain times we can use certain teams that, pick and choose and whatever, mix and match. But it would be great if I could come up with teams that don't overlap. But then for any specific situation, obviously, we'll still put whatever is the best team forward. No crying. No crying in baseball, guys. Cat just ran into a wall. Cats do that. Wait. Some cats do that.
Hiya, papaya.
Hi, Papaya. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for the raid. Wade, welcome in. Edward, how's it going? Welcome in, raiders. If you're here for the first time, my name is Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 2,713 in a row of streaming. Mostly games like Fire Emblem and other Nintendo games like Zelda and Pokemon. We also do a lot of the Hoyoverse games, so Genshin, Starro, and ZZZ. Crisco, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Kamal's here. How's it going, Kamal? Kamal got me playing Pokemon TCG Pocket, and now I can't stop. I need my gold cards and my Meloetas. I feel bad for his head. Hold on, I'm gonna check on him. How was stream? Doing Legacy of Kain. Nice. How was stream? How'd it go? Running to Windows often. Welcome in, raiders. We're playing some ZZZ right now. Mostly just kind of work on team builds and stuff like that. We play Pokemon Champions. Eventually, yes. We just finished Pokemon Legends EA's DLC main story. We're going to try and finish up the last few missions. 12, 13, 14 on... Oh, tomorrow, actually. At least that's the plan. And then we're going to try and get Meloetta, because I hear they're in there. Let's see. It's really brain teasing with the puzzles. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of the game and heard of the series. I'm not too familiar with the gameplay. It's okay, just being silly. Catnip does that. Catnip does that. Have you guys played ZZZ, Zenless Zone Zero, before? I've heard a lot of people talking about the game recently online about how good like the animations are in this game compared to like other like gachas. Because they're always very like lively and like I was rewatching some of them recently, like the Miyabi and Ishuen battle. So good. Like the animations, that one. Never heard of it. It's a Hoyoverse game. It's by the same makers as Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail and Impact Third. Guys, should I just play Impact Third? It feels like it's a giant undertaking, but I feel like I keep like running into like characters and XP stories and stuff like that, and I'm like, well, if I'm gonna dive into this, should I just play it, or should I just... It's either do I play it or do I dive into the spoilers already? That's basically where it is. Kind of looks like Persona. It's not turn-based. Star Rail is turn-based, whereas this is more... It's like a hack and slash kind of thing. It's a waifu gacha. There are guys here too. Unlike Impact Third. But yeah, we can actually probably do some battles here because I gotta do some. I can use my resin anyway. Who cares about the guys? All right, let's see. Let's get some. Who need? Let's see. We said we're gonna work on these two. They're both leveled up. So these two just happen to be Thyrans. Alice here is she's part bunny, and Idhari here is part octopus. Let's see, their core skill's not fully leveled. Can you get the Notorious Hunt drops even if I've already used up my 3 per week? Let's work on Alice because they're closer to being... That's what Catnip does. That's what it does. I do. Let's see. See what you mean about Genshin Impact. Dun, 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 dun. Neighbors are being loud and rude. I can put my headphones on. Dun, dun, dun. There's definitely something for the waifu. Attacking the couch now. Yeah, the cat's yeah. Catnip will do that. Alright, I don't know if I can get these right now. But I need a bunch of them. Can no longer earn challenge rewards. Wasn't there a thing here? Let's see. Pursuit to the depths. What is this? Consume additional battery charge to continue challenging. Oh, so I can get it. I just have to put it on this mode and use up resin. That's fine. I don't mind. I've got resin. Isn't like how you usually act while he's on cat. That's what catnip does, though. Let's see. I don't know. With a name like that, he's really draw. Yeah, that's how what catnip does. All right, I need to do 2 of these battles here. Weakness to ice. All right, Miyabi, you're up. So I need to do 2 of these for right now. After this, let's level up Alice's core skill, and then let's see if we can pick some drive discs for Alice.
My blade is already sheathed.
Foot's bleeding. That's not good. And back. Welcome back.
I swear on
Oh,
my
that's not
blade.
what I want to do. That's a waste.
It's over.
Ad break.
Come on! Don't be nervous!
Such provocation.
Didn't say anything to anyone. Nope, you're good. Think we got a tattoo. Wait, what? You're too young to get a tattoo. There's no what? I don't. What? I didn't say anything.
Weakling.
Not sure why I got out. Wait, what happened? Oh, I mean something. Oh yeah. So Sparkle. Wait, did Sparkle get automated by accident? That happens sometimes.
My blade is
This looks really cool though, as online multiplayer. There are some occasional modes that are multiplayer, but for the most part, it's single player because it's like team based. Genshin you can do co-op, and Star Rail you can like loan your units out to other people to use. But yeah, it's like hack and slash, and it's very team based. So you build up characters that kind of synergize well together, and then it's very like high speed. It's like high speed paced, and they actually in the story there's a lot of cool like. It's got a really cool art style too. It's very comic like. There's a lot of really cool animations. We can I think we can. Wonder if we can show you the cutscenes, especially the non-spoiler cutscenes. Like I was saying, there's a Miyabi and a Shuen fight that looks like it's really impressive from an animation standpoint.
My blade is
Hang on, I'll catch up with chat. I might have missed some things in chat. I'll catch up on that in a second here. Yeah, very fast-paced. The art style and kind of direction, like again, like very comic-like. It's really cool. Like the animators actually like care about the visual style of the game.
such provocations don't go unanswered.
Fell for Kamal's antics.
Victory, the only option. My blade is already sheathed.
Have you played either Genshin or Honkai Star Rail or seen either one, Edward?
Come on, don't be nervous. Waste of time. Don't freak out now. Perimeter under control. Swift and decisive.
Got him. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum. And then one more should give us the notorious hunt we need for them. Alright, what else I miss? Permanent scratch on my stomach. Ooh. Why can't we be here? I'm tired. Yeah, we are going to be looking to add more people to the mod team at some point.
It's over.
Ow.
It's over. Purging slash.
Strength of each horror game you play as ZZZ is best comic, Genshin's best world building, his best story and characters. Does it have the best story? I feel like Genshin's been pretty good with like lore over the years. Whereas Star Rail, they have a good premise every time, but then each region has kind of been like, I don't know. Apologies if I go silent, task switching between stream and goal region. Oh yeah, yeah. You're good.
Such provocations don't go unanswered. Waste of time. It's over. How about this? This ends here. Swift and decisive.
Genshin story in that line was off. I thought the Genshin story in that line was good. It was just very, it felt kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not detached, but like segmented. Does that make sense? It felt very segmented. But then I was just thinking about this too. Like, we all gush about Fontaine Act 5, but then if you think back to like Fontaine's prison thing, right? So like Fontaine had a good start, kind of a lull in the prison section, and then had a great ending. Whereas like Natlan was good in spurts, but it was so broken up. Genshin has had some highs, but Genshin's story has some real low lows. I don't know. I just feel like the lore, it's like it's clearly all been thought out, and I like that consistency. Four is the only one you'd say was good. I think 5 was fantastic. Right, and then this one. Well, monthlies is reset tomorrow, so I can probably get some of this through that. All right, let's work on. All right, what is recommended for her drive discs? I feel like, okay, so like, you know, artifacts, relics, and all this stuff in Genshin ZZ or Genshin Style. In ZZZ, I feel like this is a little bit more. I don't know. It's just harder to manage in this one. Just about the really? That's like one of my favorites. It's got like one of the best cutscenes in the game too. Walk back was a dream sequence, and we were unconscious in the fight still. What do you mean the whole walk back? Yeah, I thought that was great. The only thing I didn't like about Act 5 was the fact that certain voices were not voiced. Gaslight yourself into thinking something isn't real. I liked Act 5. That's one of my favorite in the game. Best drive discs. Let's just look at best builds. All right, so they recommend 4-piece fanged metal. Oh wait, I have this in my spreadsheet. My personal spreadsheet, not the one that I put for everyone. Alice, yeah, 4-piece fanged metal and 2-piece freedom blues. I might need to farm some of those. Oh, I have none of these. Okay, well that would be part of why. Do we have those for any of these? Okay, so we need to farm fanged metal, basically. Let's go.
To the noble principles of the Timefield family.
Is that this one? Yeah, we need to farm a whole bunch of this. Weekend Traveler versus Abyss fight was very underwhelming to me. It felt like they just went in and won. The battle was tough, but it felt like it wasn't earned from a character arc point of view. I mean, there was the whole thing about them not having, you know, resonated with Pyro yet. 5 completely forgot major plot points, wasted half of its runtime on useless party, and walk back with Kachina. Actually, only major part of the story was over in basically 20 minutes into a multi-hour long story, and that's just the major complaints off the top of my head. There was I know you're also not a fan of how they handled Shalonen's thing, but there was actually I was going through some of the scenes, and there was actually a line. I do wish it was explained in more than just like a single line in a random conversation, but that was apparently explained. Now, I don't remember it verbatim, but I do remember the gist of it. Basically, how, yes, it drains life force from the person that is forging the ancient name. When she said she was willing to give her life and ready to give her life, that was just her essentially expressing how much like this meant to her and that she was willing to do this. It's not saying that she was actually going to die from it. And again, I wish that was explained a little bit better. It says we're buffed on ice and physical. Okay. Oops, where'd it go? If you want, I can try and find that conversation, Kaizen, so you can have that as a reference. Also, I'm going to turn up the iPad for you again. There's something that was supposed to take a long time and kill her in an afternoon off screen. Hold on. We're at the party. Hold on, I'm so distracted right now. Zero negative consequences for her besides her being hungry from not eating.
It's over. Dragon.
Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Oops. No, I was supposed to do it again.
My blade is already sheathed. Press the attack. Surrender.
8% of runtime was padding and filler. Actual important stuff was rushed through for some reason. Worst pacing I've seen in the game. I don't know. I enjoyed it. For me, it's one of my favorite acts in the game as far as Arc and Quest. Today's reading's done. Nice. Congrats. Someone's dropped Genshin because of it. Bum, 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 bum.
Weakling. Press the attack. Waste of time.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Only got 2 5-star ones from that.
It's over. I'll handle it.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Sensei-sama, welcome in. How are you today? We're just farming some drive discs before we wrap up the stream. Because I have no discs for Alice. Wait, we have an Alice in every game, don't we? We have an Alice here. We have an Alice in Genshin. Do we have an Alice in Star Rail? Got an Alice in Fire Emblem.
Weakling.
I won't say it's your least favorite, but on S5 is the act most disappointing. Really? Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum.
My blade is already shit.
All right, while I'm finishing up here, let's talk about the schedule for the week because it's a weird week. Ow. All right, it's a weird week. Tomorrow, we're gonna try and finish this the Pokemon Legends ZA DLC like post game, which is 3 major missions, and then we're gonna try and hunt down a certain mythic Pokemon, assuming we can. After that, Tuesday, it'll be an early stream. No, sorry, late stream on Tuesday, because I'm getting home from a movie at. I'm going straight from work to a movie at 4 downtown. By the time I get out of there, it'll be 6, and by the time I get home, because it's from downtown to like the worst highway, probably be home around 7, maybe 7:30 or 8. We'll probably just hop on. Because Star Rail should come out of maintenance around like 9:15, so we'll probably hop on, do our polls for Silver Wolf, and that'll be stream. Wednesday, I'm still waiting to hear back. We might do a collab stream with some of our band parents, where I take them through like the intro of Genshin, talk about the marching show and all that stuff, which is Genshin themed. And then Thursday is an early stream, so make sure you guys are, a lot of you guys have stream streaks or watch streaks. Make sure you guys are aware Thursday is an early stream, because I have to get downtown by 7 o'clock for a Chicago Symphony Orchestra concert with Joe Hisaishi. Maybe not the whole act as a whole, but the feat didn't feel earned at all. Now in Act 5 and Act 1 and 2 of non-try... 1 and 2 are basically story character quests. Think of it as Llama's character quest and Flintz's character quest. Aside from that, it's really the only thing it does is it kind of just introduces those characters to you and starts to set up the main Archon quest, which is really Acts 3 through 8. All right. Anyway, 2 more. It's almost 11, so we are gonna wrap up soon here. About defensive main story quests. It's not the thing. It's just that even though they're labeled as main story quests, they're not. It's really their character quest. It's like literally 1 is featuring Llama, 2 is featuring Flint's, and it doesn't really set up the Archon quest. It's just there to kind of like introduce things and get you guys ready for the start of the Archon quest. Is really 3 through 8. This one's 1 more. Yeah, so part of the reason why the Archon quest is 8 acts is because 1 and 2 are really not the main story.
It's over.
Yeah, see, now we're just getting 2 per battle, which is not efficient. This is resetting in 5 hours. Oh shoot, weren't we supposed to do this one today? Shoot. We were. Should we just keep going? I guess we can keep going. Weeb said this was just battles, right? I got Yoimiya stuff. Everyone hid from Inazuma. When you pause main story to do it, was the only main story. I'm back. Welcome back. 23 pulls for Genshin. Bum bum bum. Sparkle, is there anyone in your chart of characters that you pulled that were missing? Like, you got Linnea, before that you got Mona, before that you got Columbina, before that you got Jean, then Venti, Farina, Jean, Mualani. Did you get anyone between Moika and Mualani? Because those are a month apart. Otherwise, because that's a 5-win streak. Alright, we've said this is just battles, so we're going to do this here. Oh, you didn't pull anyone between those? Okay, so there, I can probably move this up for you. So you had a 5-win streak, it looks like. Alright, all these old friends we've worked with before gathered in Fairy's commission list. After reading them with a long time no see, let's get this proxy work started. Our 3 at least had our Arlecchino lore, so I'll give it a pass, because Arlecchino being in Nodcry story made too much sense. Alright, let's see what we're up against here. Been keeping up with what's on internet lately, just been following the drama. Sure, we just wrapped things up and could use some rest, but that doesn't mean we should zone out with some junk. Even if you haven't been following it closely, you probably noticed that a lot of new commission posts have been popping up on the internet lately. Note, over 80% of all new commissions are related to the Hollow Champion competition, but the competition's already over. But the number of new commissions being posted each day is still quite large, so I've been thinking. Sending a text message notification interrupts what Wise is about to say. Check the message first. What if it's something urgent? Old friend, it's been so long since we last spoke. Did you really not miss me at all? Given how hot that Hollow Champion competition's been lately, have you not thought about joining forces with me? Get to the point. What's up? Oh, easy there. Let's have a little chat first. Let me ask, have you guys been crazy busy lately? Business must be pretty good, right? Haven't even resumed work yet. Sorry, we've been on a break lately. You got to 3.5 in HSR last night. That's the reason my plan was to run around his herd and not cry before I got Llama. Well, time for me to head out. Have a good night, Charlotte. We fire Shepherd. Don't tell me you guys ditched all that sweet Denny's to be competitors. Take a guess. What do you think? I guess not. Honestly, you'd better seize this golden opportunity while you can. Miss it, and the next opportunity for a big score could be a long time away. Alright. So, wait, Sparkle, does it look like the character list from when you got Raiden all the way through when you got Linnea is accurate? Is there anyone we're missing in there? Haven't needed him in ages. So you show Wise the message from Shepard. Setting aside all the meaningless trash talk he spouts, at least one thing he said is right. Now really is a good time to focus on handling commissions. That's exactly what I was getting at. Otherwise I wouldn't have asked Fairy to organize the commission info on the internet earlier. Master, as second assistant mentioned, I have already filtered out the most suitable commissions from all public postings and private commissions sent to our internet account. You can review the commission list on the computer at any time. No time to waste. Let's go check it out now. Master, the commissions have been organized. Check out the commission details here. Go and grab your first commission. Didn't even read that. Okay. Rain is already at the videos. Oh, Rain. Discuss the details of the commission with her. He's supposed to find us jobs, but now jobs find us and he does nothing. It's Rain.
Long time no see, Phaethon. I thought I was seeing things when you accepted the commission. The two of you have been staying low-key for a while now.
We were busy with other things.
It's a long story. We've been busy with other things for a while and could only start taking commissions recently. Looks like I've come at the right time then. I'll have to save that story of yours for another day, though. For now, let's get down to business. Someone contacted me on Internet before the Hollow Champion contest began. He wanted me to modify the ethereal card data to help him advance past the first round of the competition.
Modify the data. Isn't that cheating?
Wait, modify the data? But if a contestant tried to cheat in an event of this scale, wouldn't any abnormal data stick out like a sore thumb? Exactly. That's why I refused the deal, since it wasn't worth the risk. But I did find another way to accomplish what he wanted. I found something called an ethereal decoy on Internet. According to the seller, it's tailor-made specifically for participants in the Hollow Champion contest. The ethereal decoy can safely attract low-level ethereals in the Hollow, letting participants boost their points with minimal effort. Judging from the name and its purpose, it doesn't sound safe at all.
Master, a search of the public domain using the keyword ethereal decoy returns no results.
After hearing Fairy's voice, you exchange a knowing glance with Wise. His expression...
Rain, do you have that ethereal decoy with you right now?
That's exactly why I rushed over to find you. I don't have it. After giving the ethereal decoy to the contestant, he advanced as expected, hunting down large numbers of low-level ethereals. But I didn't expect the shady bastard could be so careless. After the first stage, he left the ethereal decoy in the Hollow. By the time he realized it, the little thing that was only supposed to attract low-level ethereals was now surrounded by bigger, high-level ones that he couldn't handle. At least, those were his words when he came crying and begging for help.
So, you came to us because you need help retrieving that ethereal decoy from the Hollow.
Exactly. That device clearly has shady origins, so to make sure nothing goes wrong, I had to come to proxies I can trust.
That would be us.
That would be Wise and me. Don't worry, leave this to us.
I think you should try contacting the person who gave you this thing. If we can determine its origin, that would make things a lot easier.
Alright, that's just what I was thinking too.
So one more thing we need to check.
And one more thing. We also need to confirm how many ethereal decoys there are. If other participants got their hands on any, then things could get even more complicated. I don't think we need to worry about that. If more people were using this sort of thing in the competition, then we wouldn't be the ones cleaning up after this careless guy. But still, just to be safe, I'll be keeping a close eye on Internet.
Alright, then we'll leave you to it. In the meantime, Belle and I will get ready to head out.
I've sent you the location details. The Hollow is unpredictable, and you know that better than anyone. Just be careful.
Alright, we got voice lines there. Alright, I reached out to a few extra hands on my way over. They should be here soon. Don't worry, they're very reliable partners. With their help, things will go way smoother. Can't help but feel that the mysterious helpers Rain mentioned are likely people Wise and I already know. Here I have a moment to think when a familiar figure walks into the video store. Of course. Greetings, Master Proxies. Rain, your help was a Lycon. Are you that surprised? I've always kept in touch with Victoria Housekeeping, and with so many factors involved this time, Lycon and his team are undoubtedly the best agents for the job. Miss Rain already went over the details for the commission. Other members of Victoria Housekeeping have entered the Hollow in advance and will meet up with us there. Let's get to it. Want to know something annoying? Base P3R on Switch already has the episode Aegis in the files. It just can't access it, so even if you don't buy the episode Aegis, you still lose the storage it would take. How much difference does it take? It's accurate? Okay, cool. Can you check one thing for me in your character archive? You know how you can get to the menu and then go to character archive? Can you see when when Mona first joined for you, when Jean first joined you, and when Chi-Chi first joined you. Like, because it tells you the date you first got them, right? Mona, Chi-Chi, and Jean. Because I don't have dates for you on that one. Because Mona's either... It looks like sometime... You looks like you got 2 copies of Mona. Oh, wait, hold on. This Mona might be from... Oh, wait, that might be from Chronicle Wish. Or maybe not. I don't know. No, wait, hold on. No, the one you got from Chronicle Wish was your first Mona. So that would be 32724. But then you got Mona C2, it looks like. Sometime around... Or C1. Right? Wait. We're missing a Mona somewhere. Oh, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Second save file for Tears of the Kingdom is switched to only. Time to lead Tears of the Kingdom again. I made a promise I would never reload my save file. Yeah, you have a 7525 right now. Yeah, I have that one's in there. But if you can check the character archive when you got Jean for the first time, Mona, and Chi-Chi. But yeah, we're missing a Mona somewhere. There's your C3. You got the one from Chronicle Wish. You got the one from Scared to Pull for Llama. Yeah, because you're at 23 pulls. And you're also saving for who else again? I think you're saving up for 2 characters. .8, which the DLC that gives it another stuff to use, only 12 megs. Completely obvious what's happening. Wait, on Steam, what's 5.8 gigs? The whole game or just the DLC? Because if it's just the DLC that's 5.8 gigs, that means it's taking up an extra 5.8 gigs that not everyone will pay for. Episode E just is 5.8. Okay. Well, keep in mind too, when you release on different platforms, it might be different file sizes, and part of that.
It's been a long time since we last worked together, Lycon.
Hold on.
It's an honor to once again fight alongside you, Master Proxy.
Several ethereals detected ahead. Please prepare for combat.
Yeah, because different platforms might have different file size. They should be like generally not necessarily close, but like what's the word I'm looking for? Relative to each other. Like if you know one DLC is like twice as much as this DLC from the same game, then you should expect the same ratios on the other platforms. Because again, you're looking at different optimization and compression on each.
Well, this hollow is meant for the contest. Most ethereals have already been defeated and converted into points by the participants.
Ow, ow. It should be 15.9 instead of 20. Again, close, I'm sure.
Hasn't it been a little too easy?
Warning. Massive concentration of ethereal signals detected near the target location. High-risk entities present.
So this is a proxy's intuition, huh?
Yeah, because again, these games had to be recoded for completely different architectures. For Steam, it's almost certainly coded in x86 because most people use Steam on like Windows-based machines. Whereas on the Switch, you're looking at an ARM architecture, so they have to be completely recoded. A good way to think about it: how much is the base game plus the DLC on Steam in terms of like storage, and then how much is it total on the Switch? Because again, they should be close-ish, but different platforms are still going to take up different space. But that being said, if the update is only 12 megs on Switch, then yes, it's absolutely already included when you buy the base game, at least in terms of like the storage files, not necessarily the ability to play them.
There are so many of them. All the remaining ethereals in the hollow must be here.
Don't worry. Victoria Housekeeping will take care of everything for you.
Oh, this one.
Pardon me. For you, I'll eliminate any obstacle.
Let's hurry it up.
Music pack, costumes into... No, I'm not saying into 12 megabytes. What I'm saying is it's not necessarily a 5.8 episode Aegis on the Switch. It could be more, it could be less, but most likely it's less. This is an ethereal decoy. It's even smaller than I imagined. No wonder nobody noticed it. If this little thing is so dangerous, can't we just smash it? Ellen, the client's request is to dismantle it intact and bring it out of the hollow. Okay. Master Proxy, please keep an eye on the surroundings and monitor any changes in this device. I'll begin the dismantling now. Alright. Under Lycon's deft handling, the ethereal decoy is smoothly transferred into his hands. Why can I still sense that strange aura? What's wrong? Sorry, I just thought of something unrelated. I'll explain it to you later when I get back to the video store. Let's get out of the hollow first, just in case anything changes. Promia? Is this like an important event? Should I be recording this? Master Proxy, given the number of ethereals we encountered in the hollow, I think we should contact Miss Rain and fill her in on the situation. Also, there's something I need to inform you of. Earlier in the hollow, I sensed a strange aura. At first, I thought it was caused by the unusual number of ethereals surrounding this ethereal decoy. Was the aura still there even after it's been dismantled? Even after the ethereals are dealt with, the aura was still there? Exactly. But our operation wasn't affected, so it's likely that someone with other intentions was present. For now, let's just focus on handling the matter at hand. I agree. Let me contact Rain first. Calling Rain. After just 2 short rings, the call is answered.
Looks like you've already taken care of it. As expected. Only Faithin and Victoria Housekeeping could manage this kind of efficiency.
We've got the decoy.
Yep, we've got the decoy. With Lycon and the others helping out, everything went really smoothly.
You flatter me, Master Proxy. Miss Rain, would you mind joining us at the video store? We will need to discuss how to deal with this ethereal decoy.
Hang on. I'm near 6th Street. I'll be there right away.
Call ends the moment Rain finishes speaking. Shortly after, Rain arrives at the video store.
Before we discuss how to deal with this thing, I have some bad news to share. The account that sold the ethereal decoy to me has already been deleted. My attempts to trace it through previous transaction records have all come up empty. No deletion records were found either.
So you mean the person who sold you the ethereal decoy has completely vanished from Internet?
Yes, it's the first time I've encountered something like this. But it's Internet after all, so I guess it's not exactly surprising. Alright, that's all I have to say. Have you come across anything concerning on your end?
Number of high-level ethereals was higher than expected.
Rain, are you sure this thing is really used to attract only low-level ethereals? When we reached the location where it was set up, it was swarming with way more high-level ethereals than we expected.
And considering that this hollow was used as a hollow champions arena, the number of ethereals there should, in theory, have already been reduced to a minimum. From this, we can infer that nearly all the high-level ethereals left in the hollow were drawn to its vicinity.
At least in that sense, the device actually lives up to its name.
Well, putting the danger aside for now, we can at least be certain that its original purpose was never to attract low-level ethereals.
Attracting ethereal seems more like a side effect.
I agree. If anything, the way that this thing attracts ethereals feels more like a side effect caused by a flaw in its design. If things are really as we suspect, finding any leads based on the name Ethereal Decoy would be nearly impossible.
In that case, perhaps Victoria Housekeeping could help us access some information that's beyond our reach.
I understand your concerns, Master Proxy, but Victoria Housekeeping acts on behalf of the mayor to a certain extent. I personally wish to help you as much as I can, but because this concerns the current competition, our actions are likely to attract the attention of those with ill intentions, potentially putting you at additional risk.
Master, analysis confirms that the ethereal decoy has no functional use outside the hollow. Storing it in the video store for temporary safekeeping presents a risk of less than 0.15%. You may consider this option safe.
No, it's current situation.
It looks like finding any more leads for now will be difficult. Taking Lycon's concerns into account, it seems keeping the device here with us really is the best solution. Alright, then let's keep the ethereal decoy at the video store for now. We'll try to look for clues by examining its structure. I'll continue my investigation as well. If we can find out its scientific name, many of our questions will be resolved.
Sounds good. We'll hope for the best.
Looking forward to our next collaboration, Master Proxy. Me too. Skip the pleasantries. We'll probably be working together way more often than you do with Lycon's team. See you later, Phaethon. To exchange for a few parting words before leaving the video store. First commission after the competition. Can we call it a success? Let's see what the client's review says. Part of you wants to lose the 75-25. I mean, the best ideal situation for you would be to get a double. And then you lose. And then you also get the guarantee. So that way then after that, whoever you're going for next, after Llama, you essentially have a 100-0 capturing radiance. Stuff over 20 gigs just feels like a fight to justify keeping permanently downloaded. Can be justified because Arise will stay permanently downloaded and it's 54 gigs, but it has to be like a super favorite game for that. No, I get that. Space is at a premium these days. Yeah, I've lost my 75-25 twice. Let me see. And how many have I had total? I think I've had 3 total, and I've lost 2 of them. Let's see. I had a 75-25. So then I had a 100-0. Yeah, so I had 75-25 when I went for Chaska, and I lost to Chi-Chi. And then I had a 75-25 when I went for Venti. I lost. And then I went for Shilonen on the 100. And then I had a 75-25 going for a Scoffier, but I won that. So yeah, I lost my first 2 75-25s, and then won the third. Arise gets passed because it's literally my second favorite game of all time. All right, if we're gonna keep going on this, we should probably record it because it does seem like it's not like main story stuff, but like significant enough that they voice it. Master, the current commission is complete. You can view the client's evaluation of you here. Check out the record crate outside the video store. A long mist bouquet has appeared in the record box. As with every previous occasion, the accompanying card carries greetings and well wishes from Dew Gardening. Difference this time is that the card doesn't include an encrypted internet address, so there's no doubt this is a commission letter sent by Orchidea. It seems that Orchidea's private commission is on the list very compiled. Let's swing by Dew Gardening and ask what this is about. You're here.
Well, if it
you're here, I suppose it's been quite some time since I've seen you last, huh?
You're right. If it weren't for the letter, I would have forgotten that you have other business to handle.
The flowers bloom as they will, and all I can do is wait. Now that spring is here, it's only fitting to invite you to come and enjoy them. To be honest, if this little one hadn't stopped by at Do Gardening, I'd have almost forgotten the manager of Random Play is capable of more than just running the shop.
Following Orchidea's gaze, you look down and finally notice a dejected Lucky Boo curled up by her feet.
Huh? This bamboo looks pretty down. Orchidea, does your commission have something to do with it?
You're sharp, Manager Bell. Yep, this is our client. By industry standard, the two of you shouldn't have had any chance to meet. But the situation is special this time. After I agreed to help the little one, it simply wouldn't leave my store.
Special circumstances require special handling.
I get it. A special situation calls for special measures. So, what exactly is the commission this time?
You should know about the Hollow Champion contest that's been making waves lately. Its master is one of the contestants. Unfortunately, that person isn't a seasoned professional. They've only entered the Hollow a handful of times, let alone fought their way through a competition like this. Fragile flowers rarely survive harsh conditions. Even though the contest has ended, the little one's master still hasn't come home.
Does that mean the commission is to find its master?
Yes. The hollow used for the contest is small and relatively stable, so finding someone inside shouldn't be too difficult. But who would be willing to take on a commission from a bamboo? With nowhere else to turn, it ended up at the doors of Do Gardening.
This little bamboo was very lucky. It ended up meeting someone willing to help. Like you.
Manager, don't tease me like that. So that's the situation. During the contest, opportunities are everywhere. I know the reward for this commission pales in comparison to others, but...
No need to worry, Orchidea. We're friends after all. Rest assured, I'll take this commission. By the way, I still don't know what this little bamboo's name is.
It's called Jackpot. And it's truly a name that brings luck.
Once commissions accepted, Jackpot appears a bit more lively. Thank you for helping me. The hollow is really dangerous. I'm so worried about my master. No worries, just wait for my good news. Yeah, I trust you. Could you let me know when the operation starts? That way I can get ready and see master right away. We can set off now. Also, yeah, I can tell Freedom Planet 2 will earn a place on favorite shelf in spite of me disliking the redesigns.
Faint human biosignal detected. Calculating the optimal rescue route.
Looks like we arrived just in time. These ethereals. Did Jackpot's master deal with them?
Creatures lying on the ground have lost all sense of life. Looks like they were taken down just moments ago. There's no sign of struggle anywhere nearby. It seems these ethereals were cut down by a swift, ruthless attack without even having a chance to fight back. If Jackpot's master really had that kind of skill, would he even end up trapped in the hollow? Jeez. A few ethereals here too. Could it be that the competition staff came through and cleaned them up? Moreover, the distinctive attack marks left on these ethereals. They feel like they came from a weapon you've seen before.
The enemies are closing in. Let's take them out first.
Securing the blink.
What's up? Oh, did you figure out the dates for those three? Should I get that one? That one's very... I noticed they're very easy to use. I don't know if I have the best team for them yet, but they're very easy to use. Because they're combo based, but it's not like super fast combos. Always check what goes on the shelf, so I wasn't sure. Oh, Jackpot's master. Someone finally dealt with those monsters outside and came to save me. Thank you, Joyous. Thank you, Divine Proxy. Should be thanking Jackpot. Am I dreaming or have I already lost my mind? Why does it feel like this Bangbu is talking? It sees me as a Bangbu? Wait, Miss Bangbu, what did you just say? It was the Jackpot who commissioned you to find me? How much did Denny spend on the commission? Clearly told it before the competition not to waste money looking for me. All the days I worked so hard to earn have been spent just to find me. Didn't waste any money. You're in rough shape right now. This time, it's not like I'm trying to blame it on anything, or blame it or anything. These Denny's were earned for its repairs in the first place, so I really didn't want them to be spent on me. Could have sworn someone strong enough to take down the giant ethereal passed through here. Let alone killing the monsters, I didn't even see a single person. Actually, someone came through here earlier. I'll give you a detailed rundown of all the ethereal corpses you saw on the way here. Huh, I guess some big shot passing through must have taken care of them while I wasn't paying attention. Or maybe my hearing's been weakened by ether corruption. Let's get out of here quick. Jackpot's waiting for you. Alright, I'll leave it to you to get me out of here. Basically, it has to have left a big positive impact on me or had a place as a hyperfixation. You're the lady who accepted the commission to rescue my master. Thank you so much to you and Manager Orchidea for your help. Don't mention it. Just doing my job for the money. Thank you for helping me out of the hollow, but how much is the commission fee? As for that, you can check your account transaction records right now. Just a few minutes ago, Jackpot had already settled the remaining balance for this commission. What? That was the money I earned. I just earned from the competition. Oh well, as long as the commission's settled, it's fine. Denny's can always be earned again. Better than owing money. Didn't you say earlier these are for Jackpot's repairs? Its logic module has some issues, which is why it always marks me as missing not long after I leave. Getting it fully repaired will cost a lot. My aptitude for ether isn't bad, so I thought I'd try my luck at the Hollow Champion competition. Luckily, I made it past the first round, or I really wouldn't have been able to afford the commission fee this time. It's fine. I'll just add made it to round 2 of the Hollow Champion competition to my signature. I'll probably get some commissions eventually, right? We're going to take on a commission. After giving a brief introduction of Venus, you share her knock-knock contact info. I'm not dreaming, am I? Or I've been dreaming ever since I heard the Bangbu speak in the Hollow. Oh, because that went in as... Okay. Duh. Not only did I survive, but I also got a legitimate way into the field that I couldn't have accessed. Now that's a real jackpot. Thank you again for your help. I'll definitely contact her once I'm recovered. Hope she doesn't mind me. No, she's kind. That's great. Why do I still feel so dizzy? Never mind. I'll stop thinking about it and just go back and get some proper rest. Jackpot's master looks a little frail, but nothing serious. The commission went smoothly. Let's head home. After saying goodbye to Orchidea, you return to the video store. So want me to check? If you can. Just when you first got Jean, Chi-Chi, and Mona. Let's see, are there any on here? Or others on here I don't have a date for? I think it's mostly those. Oh, also actually while you can, if you can check the dates on Ganyu, Kokomi, and Mizuki. Those ones were from Chronicle Wish or from your anniversary picks. Talk to Wise. Belle, here are a few commission choices for today. Check if any of them appeal to you. Given the current market, every commission is offering a pretty generous fee, so it's actually hard to pick out one that really stands out. As you're stuck dealing with Wise, your phone suddenly buzzes twice. Could this be the savior of your commission choice and decision? It's Bernice. Proxy, this is urgent. What is it? Kitty has something very important that needs your help. But she felt too shy to approach you herself, so she asked me to pass along the message. She's talking about Pulchra? If you don't come, she'll probably sulk in some corner again. What's going on? I'll explain everything when you get here. I'll keep her company until you get here. I'll be there soon. I'll head there right now. We'll be waiting for you in Blazewood. Although Bernice is probably exaggerating a bit, it looks like we don't have to keep stressing over picking a commission. You're right. Seems like Polka actually reached out. Alright, I'll have to trouble you, Belle, to check on the situation. Leave the video store and the other commissions to Fairy and me. Head out to Blazewood. Skyward Sword was your first Zelda. Breath of the Wild got you into open world games. Octopath was definitely temporary hyperfixation when released. Still compare certain characters to Primrose to this day. In Xenoblade 2, although half the cast, more than do most people I know. There they are. Unlikely friends. Well, Fortune's Weave was revealed and we learned the dance girl was seeking revenge for her father. I legit said, oh, that's a Fire Emblem version of Primrose.
Bernice, if you don't explain to the proxy that whatever cat scratch you wrote is all your idea, I swear I'll...
You... Kitty, you wouldn't ban me from touching your fluffy tail, would you? Please! I'll explain everything clearly to the proxy later. Are Polka and Bernice talking about me? Let me listen in a bit longer.
When did I ever let you touch my tail? And this whole thing was because of you insisting on getting involved in the first place.
Oh, come on! Helping friends is only natural. Searching for all kinds of stuff in the Hollow is dangerous, you know? How could just you and the proxy be enough?
Bringing you along would only make things more dangerous. Proxy, when did you get here?
Can't we agree both of them?
I just got here. Bernice, Polka, how have you been?
Life in the Outer Ring is the same as always. Let's skip the small talk and get down to business. Bernice should have mentioned it already. I've come across a lucrative job opportunity and could use a proxy's help. That's the gist of it.
That's the gist of it. That's it? What kind of job opportunity exactly? If it needs a proxy's help, chances are it involves heading into a hollow, right?
To be precise, I need a proxy to help recover some lost items that got left behind in a hollow during the Hollow Champion contest. The contest may look flashy, but plenty of so-called contestants are just half-baked amateurs who fall apart the moment things get dangerous. Our target is the valuable items they left behind in the hollow during the contest.
Proxy, don't let Kitty confuse you. Simply put, we're going into the hollow to scavenge.
You... never mind. You're not wrong. It basically is scavenging.
If I was right, does that mean there's a reward?
Now you're really pushing your luck. How about you explain the text message to the proxy first?
DM?
DM? You mean the one where you asked Bernice to get me to help?
I didn't ask her to get you involved. Whatever she said has nothing to do with me.
You were just too shy to contact the proxy yourself, weren't you?
Proxy, ignore Bernice for now. Whatever's between me and her can wait. Let's stay on topic. You might be thinking that since the contest ended some time ago, anyone with that idea would have acted by now. But the hollows used in the contest arenas have been heavily altered by ether fluctuations. For ordinary hollow raiders or even a proxy using the usual carrots, just navigating them would be tough. With that in mind, I can guarantee that if you join us, the payoff will be well worth it.
With how thoroughly you've looked into this, Polka, I trust you. And like Bernice said, helping friends is only natural. We'll take this commission. We can move whenever you're ready. See? I told you, Kitty. You were worrying over nothing. I knew the proxy would say yes.
In any case, I'll leave everything that follows in your hands. Wait. You heard everything Bernice and I were talking about just now?
I didn't actually believe what Bernice said in that message, do you? I know Bernice is just messing around. Good, let's drop all that. Time is precious, so we'll set off when you're ready. We've got Piper and Lucy with us as well. You can never have too many people for a search. Downside loading Freedom Plant 2, just like the first one, it's a limited run game, so it's going to be way more expensive physically than it is digitally. Yeah. Well, especially if you don't, like, get it right away. Piper and Bernice. Let's go.
stuff we find.
Return it to its rightful owner, or sell it off. There are plenty of ways to turn it into cash.
Don't worry, Proxy. Kitty's got a real head for business, you know?
Okay, so I have control her and Bernice. The other two are just joining in. Keep them selling his stuff, broken material cards, an antique W engine, and a sparkstone made in the outer ring. Let's search somewhere else. I have no idea what these hollow raiders saw in this dump. This is all just a side loot at best. Our actual target's deeper inside. Probably have it be June acquisition to avoid potential price spikes. I got to deal with Freedom Planet 1. Record from an unknown artist and a broken music player. Are these contents' belongings? This record is actually one of the things we're looking for. Among the known items to be retrieved, this discounted record is included, and this market value isn't low. But the singer isn't very famous. Even if the record were entirely a limited edition, its actual value would have been far below the listed price. You could only say love really can create wealth. Portable storage unit. Judging by the label, it should contain unofficial carrot data. Proxy, can you check whether this carrot data is still usable? Run a quick comparison between this data and the real-time measurements, and the differences are well beyond the acceptable margin. Considering the stability of this hollow, this was never really a reliable fake. Tell the results. Ugh, brought it on themselves.
Doesn't look like there's anything particularly valuable around here.
Don't rush, youngin'. The good stuff always comes at the end.
Jumping on cheap copy cost me $15.
No wonder the Hollow Raiders didn't target this place. With monsters like this hanging around here.
Just carve them and be done with it!
Oh, Bernice! Watch the heat! Don't send our loot along with everything else.
Oh, you two are so energetic.
75 instead of 60. It's not that bad in the grand scheme of things, but obviously you want to avoid spinning when you can. Half an octopath. Oh, nice. We found the main target this time. Let me see. Wait, Bernice. That's a very delicate device. Be careful with it. If you break it, we won't even get 30% of what this haul is worth. What is the thing? Can't say for sure, but if my intel is correct, this is the most valuable thing we'll find today. There's definitely more than one item of this value lost in the hollow, but some way around it here, like a headless fly. Too many variables, too much risk. Not worth the hassle, and I don't think you're interested in that, are you, Proxy? Volkra, you seem to know a lot about the competition, but you didn't join in, did you? Huh? Why would I join in? Sure, mercenaries are outlaws too, but I've got my own standards when it comes to risking my neck. Putting yourself in the spotlight at a competition like this, making yourself a target, that's like throwing your life on a rigged scale where the odds are stacked against you. That goes against my survival principles. Alright, we can chat later. This isn't the right moment for a conversation. Alright, Kitty, you got what you wanted. Let's head back. Lead the way. Chi-Chi, you got September 18th, 23? Okay, so the one that you got in early 25 would have been a constellation. So 9, 18, 23. Chi-Chi. Jean, you got October 25. That looks right. Mona, you got March 3/27/24. 3/27/20. So that okay. So Chronicle Wish Mona was your first Mona. You got Mona C3 after going for Escoffier. You got Mona C2 probably early 2025. I don't know when you got your. Yes, you got a second one somewhere, and I don't know if the one from March of 25 is the second or the third. Because your C3, which is your fourth Mona, was when you were going for Escoffier. Is your Chi-Chi C2? We're back, Proxy. Where's Pulchra? She's tied up taking care of all that stuff. More or less her exact words were, you've got to offload these items immediately to get the highest return. Just trust Kitty with this. The nannies you'll get will save you a few weeks of effort. It's getting pretty late. Want to stick around for a drink? We've got a new special mix. You'll be the first to try it. Proxy, I advise you to think carefully. Don't agree too quickly. It's fine. Little old me didn't mind. Or don't mind. If you're enjoying it, Proxy, go right ahead and drink more. That's right. Piper's going into town for a delivery tomorrow, so you can ride back with her then. Sure, Bernice, let's try the nitro fuel. No, I can't stay out overnight. Alright, let's go, let's go. Have you experienced a true masterpiece of the nitro fuel world? Bernice drags you over to the bar. The special nitro fuel tastes amazing, and after a few cups you start feeling drowsy. By the time you come to your senses, you're already in the Steel Tusk's passenger seat. After Piper drops you back at the video store, you take a short rest on the sofa in the workroom and quickly regain your energy. Oh, so you went from standard. Okay. Let me see. So, okay. Yeah, I don't know which ones you've gotten on standard before.
Belle, now that we've wrapped up most of the commissions we recently took on, how does it feel to be back to proxy life?
Very good, as it should be.
Very good. And these past few days, everything just feels the way it's supposed to be.
After everything that's happened, I've lost count how many emergencies forced you to enter the Hollow in person. Now that commissions can finally be handled normally, it almost feels like a rare luxury.
Just as you're about to start reminiscing with Wise, the door of the video store is pushed open from outside.
Faith in my old friends. Business must have been going pretty well for you lately, huh?
Shepard, based on what you said before, isn't this the perfect time for seasoned intel brokers to be raking it in? I'm surprised you had time to come by.
Business has been pretty good.
If you're asking about business at the video store, then yeah, it's been pretty good. And it'd be even better if you signed up for a membership.
Funny as always. I can sign up for a membership anytime, but the kind of job I've got right here, this doesn't come around every day. I personally picked this commission and saved it just for you. Don't you think I deserve a little applause?
It's a good time to show up. Hey, Destiny. You're coding.
You picked the perfect time to show up. Why isn't I happen to be free today? Don't tell me you've been keeping a close eye on our every move.
Oh, come on now. If anything, it just proves that even after all this time, we still work perfectly together. Or could it be you've made so much lately that my commissions are nothing to you now?
Hey, that's what Kaizen's talking about.
Your job depends on how much good faith you're prepared to show.
Of course.
It's literally what Kaizen
I'm
was talking
coming to
about.
you with a serious offer. Speaking of which, this commission is pretty much right up your alley. Lately, an area of the Hollow that used to be fairly stable has undergone drastic ether fluctuations for unknown reasons. Rare ether turbulence and fissures have surged, and the usual carrots no longer work at all. Several of my regular clients ran into serious trouble there over the past few days. None of them could do anything about it, so one after another they came to me for help. If a brave proxy could step forward and recalculate the Hollow data for them...
I can do that. Let's talk about the compensation.
Calculating hollow data is indeed what we're good at. But the regular clients you mentioned, they're offering terms worthy of a seasoned broker, I assume? After all, a brand new set of hollow data from an area with ether turbulence isn't something you can get your hands on with just a few measly pennies.
You two. When have I ever been stingy about payment? Besides, this data is far more valuable to my clients than you might think. And their offer is very convincing.
Alright, we'll take it.
Alright then, we'll take the commission.
Just as expected of my most capable partners. I'll be waiting for your good news then.
After that, Shepard turns and leaves the video store. Once we get back to the workshop, let's get ready to get to work. Master, I've organized your schedule on the terminal. Press 1 to start an accepted commission. Press 2 to review Fairy's carefully prepared commission list, or simply praise Fairy directly if you wish. Let me catch up. Be here coding. C2, remember getting from Farina? Really? I thought you... Wait. I thought Jean... Wait, when did Farina's banner start? 125. $10.21 through 11:11. You said you got Farina on... You got... Wait, you got Mona C2 on... while going for Farina? Because I have on here that you lost to Jean. Which, according to the dates you just gave, makes sense. Oh crap, what you mean by character building? Oh, we were working on... Because, like, some of my characters, like, for example, Idhari and Alice had, like, no drive discs. And I hadn't finished leveling up their skills. So yeah, right now though I'm out of battery, so we're done with that for now. Cosmos realize, hey Destiny, oh I'm invisible. Oh, that's a cool emote. It was before Not Cry. Oh, you were pulling on Farina's old rerun, and you got Mona. Let me see. When was the rerun before that? So you said before Not Cry, Farina ran... in March 4th through the 25th. March 4th through the 25th. Okay, and that was C2? Yeah, that was one that I was wondering about. Okay, so C1 would have been the standard. This is C2. So that was sometime in March. I don't have a date on that, so we're just going to put... Let's assume you pulled on day 1, so it's March 4. Destiny and Kaizen, any of y'all pulling new anniversaries in Nikkei? I'm going to try praying I get her. How's it going, Weeb? I'm back to this team. Now pulling her mileage when copy. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned about that.
Calculation initiated. Retrieving hollow information.
Okay, so and then before, let's see. You got the Chi-Chi while going for Siegeween, right? Is your Chi-Chi C1?
Watch out for ether turbulence.
Or was the Chi-Chi while going for Siegeween, or were you going for someone else and you just held on to the guarantee? Are different. The name of the anniversary character. Oh. Okay. Gonna skip her, but Gacha costume is good to pass on. C3, okay. So your Mona and Chi-Chi are both C3. Yeah, the Gacha costume is really nice, but I don't really spend money on Nikkei. I'm gonna use VA is just reason the voice for. Weakness for skins.
Your journey ends with me.
The ether turbulence is growing stronger. Stay safe.
At the very least, you're buying 4 costumes.
Nothing slips through my.
I like the Gothic outfit. It's funny I built Ihari way before yours. Yeah, no, I haven't built Ihari. Well, because I wasn't planning on pulling for Ihari. But we're like, hey, we have extra pulls. So we got Ihari. But then in hindsight, we were like, oh, we should have probably gone for Lucia instead. Costume is also gacha. It is.
The best defense is a strong offense. Your journey ends with me.
Road ends ahead.
Extra $50 for a character I hate. Did receipt, no need for double checking. I'll never doubted your abilities. Commission payments already been wired, and I assure you it's an amount you'll be happy with. Looking forward to working again. File while you're checking the transaction records, Fairy detected an abnormal signal in EOS's backup data. This could be another surprise. It's a human biosignal. I've already confirmed it with the agent for this commission. Appears to be an unidentified person in the ether turbulence zone. Based on the agent's vague descriptions, the signal appears to be coming from a tall, purple-haired woman dressed in black. It's, Tromia? Description isn't vague at all, and the more I hear it, the more it sounds like the dangerous Krampus judge. Let's hope whatever she's up to has nothing to do with our recent commissions. The competition ended in a messy rush, and undercurrents are stirring everywhere. We can't control what others do, but we should at least make sure we stay safe. Even if that weren't the case, as a proxy, it's best to keep a low profile. Exactly. Let's not dwell on it for now. Val, since we finished today's commission, let's get some rest. Talk to Wise. I'll just look over the commission list, and we've only got a few pending commissions left. Fair and I will handle the simple inter-knot commissions. You just focus on the last private commission that was assigned to us. You're already familiar with the middleman for this commission. It's Venus. The commission itself is simple, just locating an experimental device that's still under testing. By the way, there have been way too many people losing things lately. No problem. It's been a while since we last got a commission from Venus. Yeah, probably because we've been busy with other things, but also, to Venus we're not exactly rookie proxies anymore. Anyway, Venus is waiting for you at the usual spot. Belle, once you're ready, head over and meet up with her. Wait, is Venus? Let's see, the usual spot Wise mentioned should be the coffee shop. Let's head over and meet Venus now. How am I supposed to tell her? What's troubling you, Venus? Did something happen to you? Huh? Oh, it's you. I'm fine. It's just that the commission I was planning to send you, the client canceled the commission. I'm really sorry for making you come all this way for nothing. What's going on? This commission was originally to retrieve a device, and the reward was quite generous. I knew you were really good at these kinds of search jobs, so I sent it to you right away. But just a little before you arrived, the client said that the item's already been found by someone else, so there's no need to waste any more time. And that's how the commission got canceled. Sounds like the item this client's looking for, he's not the only one looking for it. Yeah, I think so too. Ever since I started in this line of work, I've rarely seen a commission get canceled. I really have no idea what actually happened. How about we take this chance to go for a walk, if you're not busy with anything else? I mean, every time I come to 6th Street, I was on business and left in a hurry after work was done. Never found the right time to wander around. No problem, I'll be your guide. Let me think. How about we check out the newsstand nearby first? I want to grab a newspaper. Just like that, the cold commission, cancelled as it was, is about to turn into a warm half-day stroll on 6th Street. You arrive at the newsstand together with Venus.
Every time I stand in front of the newsstand, I can't help but want to buy a scratch card, even though my luck's never been great.
Well, I'm not sure if I should say this, but my luck isn't all that great either.
Maybe the two of us together will turn our bad luck into good luck. Let's grab a scratch card and see what happens.
Venus nervously scratches off the silver layer on the card. Wow, it's golden. It's the ultra-rare grand prize.
It's the ultra-rare grand prize! Looks like your luck is pretty good after all.
This is our shared good luck. I buy a scratch card every time I come to the newsstand, and this is the first time I've ever seen the grand prize.
Do you come to the newsstand often, Venus? I've never run into you here before.
Come to think of it, are you a regular at the newsstand, Venus? I don't think I've ever run into you here before.
I usually buy newspapers from Grandma Eve at Lumina Square, so I don't come to the newsstand on 6th Street very often. For intel brokers like us, and proxies too, keeping up with current events is essential. If you want to become a great proxy, make sure you remember this.
Why do proxies need to keep up with the news?
I get that keeping up with the news is important, but what does that have to do with becoming a great proxy?
See, that's where you're missing the bigger picture. TOPS, HIA, and even HSO all have some very capable agents. These are hidden connections we normally wouldn't have access to. Before getting to know people like that, we can use the news to keep track of what they're up to. That way, when an opportunity to meet them comes up, we'll be ready to seize it.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. All right, I'll remember that.
You've got a lot of potential as a proxy, but as your guide, I can't help sharing a few tips now and then. So don't get annoyed at my unsolicited advice, okay? Let me see. Is there anything noteworthy in today's news?
Wondering to herself, Venus studies the newspaper carefully. Wonder if she spotted some big news. Her expression starts to turn serious.
You haven't had any TOPS-related commissions lately, have you?
Why do you ask?
Why do you ask? Is something wrong with TOPS?
Take a look at this. TOPS plagued by internal mismanagement. confidential projects leaked, internal investigations are underway. Though TOPS-related commissions tend to pay very well, it's better to be cautious with their requests lately. Otherwise, I'd really worry about you.
Those are all just baseless rumors.
This shows up. Dylan, what brings you to 6th Street?
Dylan? What are you doing on 6th Street?
Hello, Roxy. Just think of me as taking a little stroll on 6th Street while I'm at the clock.
After greeting you with a cheerful smile, Dylan gives Venus a meaningful look.
Miss, the news you're reading? The reporter comes from a notorious, unscrupulous media outlet. All this nonsense is just clickbait.
And this is?
She's my friend.
This is my friend. She's just passing through 6th Street and stopped by to say hello.
Oh, hello. You mean this is fake news?
It's not necessarily completely fake news, but it definitely exaggerates the facts. But I do agree with your point. It's better not to get involved in Tops's mess. One wrong move, and you might see things and people you're not supposed to.
Is Dylan hinting at something?
I have a feeling there's more to what Dylan said. Was she trying to hint at something?
What are you thinking, Proxy? If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way. See you next time.
After a brief farewell to Dylan, you watch her disappear around the corner of the street.
Your friend has a strong personality. Anyway, she just said it's best not to get involved with Tops, so you really need to be careful.
Alright, I promise.
All right, I promise. I definitely won't do anything that will make you worry.
That's good. Looks like there are people coming this way. Let's go somewhere else.
Heard there's this place on 6th Street with lots of graffiti, right? Alright, it's in a hidden corner. I'm gonna check it out. I have a feeling a place like that would have some unique 6th Street charm. Walking and talking all the way with Venus, you head toward the street corner. From a distance, you hear a noisy crowd up ahead. It looks like the graffiti corner already has other visitors. Hey, who are you guys? What are you doing here? Why are you shouting at passers-by like that? My apologies. My colleague has run into some trouble and is a bit on edge right now. Please forgive his behavior. Run! Luther's already been taken by those judges. If we don't get out of here, we'll be next. Wait, the Luther you just mentioned. Do you mean Mr. Luther Vukovich? Ma'am, how do you know Luther? Or rather, where did you hear the name? Someone you know, Venus? Looks like he's in big trouble. No, I wouldn't say I know him. Actually, he's the client who canceled this commission. What? You're the middleman Luther sent for? Where is it? Where's the thing he wanted? Huh? Didn't he cancel the commission? Last time he contacted me, he said the item had already been found by someone else. Can you calm down for a second? Ma'am, I sincerely apologize on Luther's behalf for the canceled commission and the trouble it caused you. We're Luther's colleagues. He made some mistakes during his work, and so he issued a commission to retrieve the lost item, and later canceled it due to unforeseen circumstances. Now that the commission's been canceled, there's no need for you to worry about our matters. You're probably here for something else, right? We won't keep you any longer. The only calm man grabbed the other two quickly departed from the corner. Sure enough, my luck's awful. We're just taking a simple walk, and yet we run into these unexpected things. It's not your fault. Luck's got nothing to do with it. Don't worry. I'm not gonna spiral into self-blame so easily. I'm a bit concerned about what they just said. Even though the client and I only met briefly, with something like this happening, it's hard not to worry about his safety. That's human nature. Also, Venus, you're a very gentle person. Eh? Why are you suddenly saying something so embarrassing? No, you can't say things like that to me. Oh, I just remembered something. A few days ago, a newbie came looking for me, saying he wanted to become a qualified proxy. He said you were the one who sent him my way. Yeah, it was me. It was someone it was someone else with the same username. Almost slipped my mind. Anyway, thanks for sending the newbie my way. I'll do everything I can to help him out. Let's call it a day. The number of commissions lately has been several times what we used to get. You've probably been working non-stop for days, so why not use this time to rest? Balance is key, you know. I will. Alright, let's head back then. I'll make sure to have an even better commission ready for you next time. After saying goodbye to Venus, you return to the video store. So it doesn't even count? It's just a filler day.
Belle,
Why are you back so soon? Did something go wrong with the commission?
Commission was cancelled. Something a bit concerning came up.
The client canceled the commission at the last minute due to personal reasons. Venus and I also came across a few things today that raised some concerns.
Tell Wise and Detail everything that happened today while you were with Venus.
Fairy, can you find anything based on what Belle just said?
Searching now. Deep search completed as requested by Second Assistant. The results have been compiled and are ready for your review, Master.
A tech company, Ether Collector.
Let me see. A tech company and a patent they're about to file for something called Ether Collector?
Comparison complete. The structure design shown in the blueprint shares a 91% match with the ethereal decoy in your possession and can be classified as the same item.
Who would have
I
thought?
didn't expect to find a lead about the ethereal decoy in a place like this.
So that means these ether collectors, still under development, were deliberately funneled into Internaut and sold to contestants in the Hollow Champion contest? Was Venus's commission cancelled because the item the client was looking for is in our possession?
According to publicly available TOPS records, the company has entered liquidation proceedings, and all mid to senior level researchers, including Luther Vukovic, are currently under investigation. The specific reasons have not been disclosed.
So that rumor in the newspaper might actually have some truth to it after all. And Dylan showing up on 6th Street was probably no coincidence either. One way or another, these past few commissions have all been tied to the Hollow Champion contest and TOPS. Not to mention, the agents who enter the Hollow ran into that weirdo again. We'd better be careful with anything closely tied to TOPS.
Let's leave it at that.
Now that the commissions are all finished, we shouldn't draw attention to ourselves over something unnecessary. After all, Faithin is an independent proxy. Let's just leave it at that. I'll pass the information about the ethereal decoy terrain later. How she handles it is up to her.
I just wanted to get back to that simple, fulfilling life of a proxy. And yet we almost got pulled into another mess. Doesn't New Eridu have any ordinary commissions left for an average proxy to just enjoy life?
Careful what you say.
Wise! Careful what you say. What we've been doing these past 2 days isn't exactly the kind of video store business we can talk about out loud.
That was the last commission, a canceled commission that we just already had the item in our possession. Alright, I guess it's done. Things are quiet again. Alright, we catch up. You know, Nikkei sounds interesting. Three Houses case should arrive tomorrow. If you're tempted easily by skins, it's super free to play friendly and has a great story. It's fun. Tales of Zillia is going to get put on favorite shelf despite not playing it yet because it's almost positive I'll like it. Remember those Pokemon arts you posted earlier? Wait, what? Pokemon arts? Iron Valiant one is great. Oh, for the 30th anniversary? Yeah, I made sure to save the one from Meloetta. Do we have any standard polls? We do. Wish me luck. What's our pity? 52. So it'll take us to 53. Here we go. B rank. Alright, fine. So 123. Hey, we actually brought it back up the trend line. Yeah. You guys can buy from GameStop Online Unlimited because pre-owned stuff you can't guarantee you'll get the case. So, yeah. Really smart in how I plan my purchases. Alright, I think we're all good, chats. Yeah, I'll keep working on building primarily Alice and Itari. We just have to figure out a good team for her. For Stereo so new, getting it pre-owned isn't really possible yet. So it was on sale new for 30. Hear this girl's voice and see if she sounds like Nagangyu. Apparently she does. Okay, let me look up Itahari real quick. It's just exactly the same. So it looks like the best team they recommend for Itahari is Itahari, Dylan, and Lucia.
Huh? Do you have a secret? I'm here.
My dream seems to have become.
If it's you, I'll show you my real value. Hello? Rep 2493 at your service. Huh? Do you have a
No matter where we go, meeting.
If it's you, is that here? What kind of fun job have you got me into this time?
What about an Anby team?
Huh?
Like the new Anby.
Foo-foos. Good day.
Let's see. Anby builds and teams. Anby, Trigger, and Astra. Okay. Well, they say as long as there's a stun replacement, I could use Dial-In, Pulchra.
Need some.
Number 0 has me standing by. If it's you, manager, we can go out anytime. Is that hello? Beep beep. Work orders are open. Huh? I'll show you. Bear with. I would know. A new case. Ooh, we really harmonize. What the?
And Mercury? Do I have Mercury?
No.
Don't think I do. You hear the similarities? Are there any Bang Boo I should probably go for? I feel like this is not the Bang Boo I want for this team. Let's find out. Let's see. Looks like, oh, we want Snap for this one. We have Snap, I think. Alright, we gotta wrap up stream soon though, because it's 12:20. Schwinn's best team is Dylan and Lucia.
Hello? Ta-da! Your top-tier customer service rep is here.
Man is iron, rice.
Take your time.
Do you want me to fight? Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a mean chitlins meal.
I'm here. Hush, wait. Let me grab my field mic before we bounce.
Okay, so I just need Lucia for this team and this team. These are the rest of these teams are as they're recommended. Did I put the Angels of Delusion on a team yet? No. Should I pull for the Bangbu that Anvi wants? Collections are dangerous. How do you do it on a teacher's salary? My joke about you is having mafia money. It's because I basically decided to not collect anything else unless it's free. So like I sold all my Xenoblade stuff, like stuff like that. Like, so unless something is either free or something I would have gotten anyway, like individual games that I want to play and stuff like that, I don't go out of my way for other things like figures and stuff like that of other series besides Fire Emblem.
Huh? Do you have a secret you want to share? Is that my cue? Wait. Let me. Is he heading out for inspiration? Let's go.
What the henna?
Other characters I haven't yet put on a team, maybe. Gotta figure out a team for Jufufu if I were to build her.
A new case to
Need something?
number 0. Ambi. 1, 2.
Did you call me?
Ready and wait.
I'm sorry.
Dion instead of Jufufu instead of Dion for the Itari team. I'm just going by with what this guide recommends, but yeah, that's what I had her as before. And it would be nice to not have so many teams reliant on Dion.
Hello.
They also do recommend
Today's reading is Be a Hero.
Lucia in the last spot here, along with the same thing for Itari. Let's see. Should I pull for the Bangbu that they want for... Because I'm probably pretty sure I have a lot of... He's already got biggest fan.
What the henna?
I think it was Mercury. Chat, should I go for it? It's not like we pull on Bangbu a lot. Should we? Lilith emotes if yes. I don't keep track of my Bangbu pulls like I do my character pulls. Too late now. Global Squad. Well, they recommend it for I already forgot what team. What team was I building? Oh, for Anby's team, yeah. So I guess that makes sense that it's for Oval Squad. Herself, Trigger, and Orphe. Right. I don't have Trigger yet, so right now they said Dylan's a decent alternative. Don't have Orphe either. But they said they want Mercury. Want Mercury eventually. Should we just go for them now? I don't pull for a lot of Bangbu, and I have like 350 pulls. Not sure if she activates it on her own. Well, might as well just go for it now. We're at 16 pity as is. Or no, 6 pity because it's, I think, 80, right? Check the passive? How do I check the passive? Two Defense Force characters in the squad. Okay, so not active yet. But we're going to want that anyway. Let's get it now. Because maybe at some point we'll get the others. Oops. Does she count as Defense Force? I think, I mean, I assume that's why they're on this team, but maybe not. I don't know. It's recommended for the Soldier Zero and B Hyper Carry team. Actually, let me look at other recommended agents. Yes, because they recommend other agents that are definitely not Defense Force. Bangbu alternatives. Bagbu, Buresher, Sumabu. These are all A ranked. Plugbu's S rank. Actually, hold on. No. So, okay. This guide recommends Mercury for the team that has Soldier, Zero, Anby, Trigger, and Astra. So, Anby must count as Defense Force then. Because this doesn't list Orphe as the most suggested team member. But it does list them as a option. But yeah, if they recommend Mercury for Anby, Trigger, and Astra, then Anby has to count then. Let's pull. We have 340 pulls. Because we never pull Bangbu, so. And we have way more than enough to guarantee Bangbu if there's one that we want in the future. We have 3 A ranks. What? I gotta clear up some W engines apparently. Alright. We'll figure that out. Probably merge some up. I have to go to the shop to do that. Legit designed to be a third member of that team, so I'm not sure how reliable the website is if it's saying use Astra over her. I'll read it in a second. Oh, hey, look, it's 11. No, it's triggering something. Wait a moment, soldier. Please hold these dennies for me. It's all the valuable belongings I have with me. What are you doing? Made a bet with a shopkeeper here. Enzo, right? He said he would help me get better flame generator components if I beat him in a push-up contest. Pretty confident I'll win, but you know, I don't think I get it. Need to reduce as much weight as possible for the please hold on to these dennies. Let's meet here in an hour. See you then. She's right there. I was on that team originally, but was replaced on the team once Orphe released. So maybe they just didn't want to take the effort to change them apart. I mean, she's still listed here as other recommended agents, like an alternative, so... These are all maxed out on merges. Oh, this is Bang Boo. I should be merging W engines.
Got any questions? Come find me anytime. I'll be here.
Budget ultra budget. She's not limited. Alright, well, anyway, I will merge up some of these W engines on my own. But it is 12:30, we gotta end, unfortunately. Tomorrow, guys, we're gonna try and finish the DLC postgame in Pokemon ZA. Tuesday, pulling for Silver Wolf. Wednesday, I'll let you guys know. It might be a collab stream, it might not be. Thursday, early stream. Don't know what it'll be yet. Friday, ZZZ special program. And probably starting the Star Rail Trailways quest. Pseudo budget because she was on the can't lose banner. Oh, okay. But not like free budget kind of thing. Or A rank or anything like that. Alright, who are we going to, guys? We got Sword Art Doom's playing Genshin. And yeah, let's go there. If you're subbed, copy the High Papayas. Also, let me check something real quick before we go. I want to check clips from last week. Because I think we have a pending sub, or pending gift sub for Dragon and a pending gift sub for Sparkle. I think Kaizen might actually have one too. And it was a clip that Kaizen was like, we were told to clip things. And then for last week, it was Dragon. So Dragon now has another pending gift sub, because I think theirs is still active. For the clip where we got the bullseye in the mapping event. It's not free to play, but it's assumed when talking to someone about teams that they'll have her as an option. Okay. Sub from Clip Stuff, you said I could choose who to gift those to, right, since I get subs for free as a mod. I mean, you can, yeah, too. So if you want to give that to someone, let me know. And if you want me to do it now, while the stream's ending, or if you want to wait till like tomorrow at the start of the stream or something so that you get an extra day out of it, let me know. If you're not subbed but have channel points, you can redeem for the Hellabonk emote and use the old sub raid command. If you're not subbed and don't have channel points, you can use the regular raid command. Wait till tomorrow and give it to Destiny. Okay, if they aren't already subbed. I don't think they are. If they are, it might be like ending soon. right. Did I start the raid? Oh. As usual, guys, follow on social media. And join the Discord. Looks like Zordon Doom is doing the... They're doing Linnea's story quest. So if you haven't done Linnea's story quest... They're finishing it, so there's spoilers for sure if you haven't done Linnea's story quest. If you haven't done that, you might want to dip out. So no worries. But you guys have a good rest of your night. Again, Pokemon ZA post DLC missions tomorrow. Gotta run that. Yeah, they're doing like the endings. Like, you don't want to see this if you haven't done Linnea's story quest, which is a great story quest, but don't do it until you guys have caught up. All right, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye. Go say hi.